So peace. It's Dewan Dandridge from Black Leaders Detroit, and I'm here to announce this week's recipient of our Restorative Village Fund. And we have with us none other than Jason Wilson and Nicole Wilson from the Union.
Hey, Dewan, what's up, brother?
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Peace.
Good. Well, my name is Jason Wilson. I'm the founder and CEO of the Union, and this is my lovely wife, Nicole, who's the executive director. And pretty much, I mean, she handles everything, the day-to-day of the Union, and really makes it go.
Yeah, so can you talk a little bit about some of the adjustments that you guys have made in response to, the disruption that the pandemic has caused?
Well, well, as far as the Cave of Adullam, when the pandemic, actually about a week or two before, I had been praying because I saw it coming, man. And I just like the men of Issachar, they knew the times, but they also knew what to do. And I was praying I got to do something because I didn't want the boys in the cave to have to deal with their emotions by themselves of the stress and trauma associated with what was happening when the coronavirus pandemic hit. And so, I mean, tirelessly, we sought, I basically changed my basement around into a virtual training area where I could actually continue the teaching, the emotional stability training from my basement, because I knew we couldn't go anywhere after a while.
So the pandemic occurring was a huge hit to our program service delivery model. We service close to almost 1,000 kids annually in close to 24 different schools, including the Detroit Public School Community District. And so with the schools closing, we were not able to continue that service delivery model, which is, directly connected to many of our funding streams. And so everything just stopped. Like many nonprofits ran into issues related to tech capacity and technological equity within our service populations. A lot of kids, they don't have the internet, or they didn't have a tablet or a computer to use, or they were sharing it with working parents from home and other siblings. We had a lot of work to do to be able to not only set ourselves up to provide the programs, adapt and transition our curriculums to a virtual model, but also to, support our families that weren't able to take advantage of it because they didn't have the technological capacity to. And we're still in our learning curve. We're still in our learning curve for it, but we've been able to transition and develop a virtual enrichment academy that umbrellas are all of our programs, mentoring and life skills programming, STEM programming, in line with trying to address the deficit for technological capacity. We purchased tablets, and we've been distributing those tablets to some of our partners like Spectrum and some of our school partners.
So if you believe in Jason and Nicole and the other leadership that we have in Detroit that we so desperately need, join us in supporting them. And all it takes is $1 a week, become a member. And we're looking for 1 million people just like you to sign up so that we can change the game and get the resources to the people that we need to continue to thrive like Jason and Nicole.
I want to say, thank you. It's just amazing to see how this vision is taking off, and the people would just believe in it and believe in our own community and ourselves. It's really not hard to make it happen, man. So again, thank you. You may not think 700 is a lot. It's a lot to us.
It's huge.
It's huge to us.
Yeah. And it's going to go very far. The last thing I'd like to say is to, let the community know about upcoming free virtual programming that's going to be offered to our youth within the city of Detroit and surrounding border areas, particularly Wayne County residents. And so we will be opening up our registration for the Virtual Enrichment Academy next week, which will include virtual programs for social entrepreneurship, ACT, SAT prep, life skills and mentoring and prevention programs, as well as art expression programming. Included in that, under that umbrella, is of course our premier Keys to Life Performing Arts Summer Camp. That's been a huge adjustment because we're in our 9th year, and we typically host that in partnership with Wayne State University. That has now been transitioned to the virtual environment, but it's going to be really, really cool. So we are opening up registration.
Tell what's involved with the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they know.
What do you mean?
Beat making,
Keys to
producing.
Life? Oh,
yeah,
I
that's
thought everybody knew what was
no.
involved with Keys to Life.